cramp in the skin, you couldn't wake from a coma. Listen, you hear that? Swing like gorillas in the mist. Nothing ain't crisp when you end up in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? In the jungle. In the jungle. In the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? In the jungle. In the jungle. In the jungle. Jungle. The jungle. The jungle. The jungle. The jungle.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And let's see what Denver had. Coming up on Monday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Houston Rockets.
And Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They got Scotty Barnes. Mutombo is out there with Yao, and there's Porzingis, and it's Williamson in at the small forward position. And for the Nuggets, O'Neal is out there with Carter. Then it's Tracy McGrady, then there's Hill, and it's Gilmore in at center. Doris, opening night. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, Kevin, for the diehard fans, that late summer months, those are brutal. You're just anxious to get back at it and see the greatest in the game go and apply their craft. Can't wait.
Yao, no good. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Spurs. To the inside. Oh, no.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Now here's Porzingis. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's McGrady. There's the pick. Carter outside, just fine to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Mutombo passes to Williamson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Shot clock at 6.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
Porzingis sets the pick for Barnes. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Carter. Lets it go with a three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Williamson, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
McGrady against Barnes. Puts up a three. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Barnes kicks to Williamson. Barnes screen on Carter. Pass to Yao. Here's Mutombo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Mutombo doesn't get bothered easily by contact. It's almost as if he embraces the challenge of converting through it.
Shaq with the screen. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 3 assists in the game. 1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
The pass to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
So timeout call here, the first for the Raptors.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
All right, everyone, make some noise for your one and only Nuggets team.
Some changes for Toronto. Mullins checked in for Williamson. Arenas comes in for Mutombo. And it's Frazier in for Barnes. Yao dishes to Frazier. Outside Arenas. Over McGrady. Nails the 16-footer.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
On the wing, Harden. Frazier covering. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Stoudemire.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Denver making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Toronto. Good on the second free throw. Toronto leading by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. Here's Frazier. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So for Toronto right now, ball is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Frazier. And it's Arenas in at the 2 spot. Frazier the pass to Mullen. Good work defensively by Carter.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
The dish to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Wallace.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Stolen by Pierce. He takes it in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
No good. That would have tied it. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. It'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Hill against Mullen. Stoudemire with a screen on Mullen. Stoudemire kicks to Pierce. Just 4 to shoot. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Passes it to Yao. Barnes with it. Fires for 3. Barnes with another miss. Hill passes to McGrady. Outside Pierce for 3. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 4 assists now tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
McGrady against Frazier. He dishes it to Barnes. Pass to Mullen. Takes a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Mullen's got 6 in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
A different look for Denver. O'Neal's checked in for Stoudemire. Jones comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Harden in for Carter. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Raptors. Arenas comes in for Mullen. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Cracks in the tray. McGrady's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Yeah. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq.
Obviously, Yao is just so huge defensively, it's almost impossible to guard him legally.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Both teams will make substitutions. So we get some.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Shaq with a screen on Barnes. Pass to Gilmore. O'Neal outside. Denver passing it around. Outside Hill. He tries for three. Another three for Denver.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Barnes against McGrady. Barnes passes to Yao. Here's Williamson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Nuggets trail. McGrady with the ball. O'Neal a screen on Barnes. And stolen by Yao. One-on-one fast break. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porzingis kicks to Barnes. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Hill. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Carter with the jam.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Been Saturday, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
Barnes bounce pass, and the basket is good. Porzingis has got 5 points so far. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 1. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Taking a look at the Raptors, at this point you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do?
And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
You love how they've come in here and taken charge. Hostile crowd, but these guys are blocking out the noise.
Yeah, they.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Hart.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Tracy McGrady is out there with Hill. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Carter. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Porzingis passes to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Back to McGrady. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Raptors leading by 3. Now here's Williamson. He's got 8. The pass to Yao. Knocked away. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is he's 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Carter against Williamson. Back to McGrady. 5 on the clock. Locked loose. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Porzingis against Hill. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Porzingis trying to get free. Barnes against McGrady. Dishes it to Carter. Pass to Hill. Pulls it up. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
On the wing, Barnes. McGrady covering. Barnes looking around. Mutombo is screen on McGrady. They grab their own miss. Out to Porzingis. Launches a 3. No good on that one. The Nuggets trail by 5. Hill dishes to McGrady. From beyond the arc and then some. McGrady's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Pass to Williamson. Over Carter from the right block. This shot is good. Williamson's got 10 points in the game. Here's O'Neal. He has 6. McGrady outside. There's a screen. And the pass to Gilmore. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. James Harden, he's checked in for Denver. And Toronto also making a switch. Frazier's checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Denver calls timeout. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
.130 left to play in the third. Gilmore passes to Harden. Carter against Porzingis. Inside, here's Shaq. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And it's 8 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Passes it to Williamson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Carter outside. Porzingis with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Williamson against McGrady. Fires the three. Another three for Denver.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Frazier scanning the floor. To the paint. Yao kicks to Mutombo. And here's Porzingis for a three. Drills it from outside. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Raptors out in front, up 6. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Wallace. Owen is out there with Frazier. Then there's Yao. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Oh!
My goodness.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hill against Mullen. Wallace outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Frazier. Basket good. Frazier's got his first basket of the night.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Stoudemire with a screen on Frazier. Here's McGrady. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to Yao. He kicks to Wallace. Pass to Mullen. Latrey. Here's Yao. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's finds Hill. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Chris Mullin.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Some changes here for the Raptors. Mutombo is checked in for Wallace. Williamson comes in for Frazier. And it's Porzingis in for Mullen. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Hill. And so here's Toronto. 4-point game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Barnes against McGrady. Porzingis sets the pick for Barnes. Out to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't cool him off.
Ooh, you put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Barnes up top. McGrady covering. O'Neal against Yao. There's Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open team.
Down low, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barnes, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic LU jam.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Raptors leading by 5. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. To the middle. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
That's good from O'Neal.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
Here's McGrady. Toronto grabs the miss. Porzingis finds Williamson. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes against McGrady. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
The pass to O'Neal. Carter for 3. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
Guys, as a go-to scorer, you know the ball is going to find your hands late in the game. Scotty Barnes might be young, but he has a chance to knock down a big shot here.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hill. Here's McGrady. And again, Denver no good. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And the defense hacked the wrong big man. Yao is no slouch at the line. And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
McGrady against Barnes. Carter for 3. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor. Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone